Hello, welcome. Today we are going to talk about how to become a successful student. It is a very important issue to talk. First of all, we must have to know who are a student. Generally, when we talk, a person who is studying at a school, college, or university, or a student is a person who goes to school to learn something. Students can be children, teenagers, or adults who are going to school. A student is a person of either sex, not classified as usually economically active, who attends any regular educational institution, public or private, for systematic instruction at any level of education. What is the best word for student? There may be many words which defines the student. Here we are going to talk about some of the words which defines the student. First, I have listed here graduate, person who completes education. Another is pupil, person who is learning something is a student. A scholar is another word which defines the student. A scholar means person who is very involved in education and learning. Another is apprentice, means learner or beginner. Disciple is another similar word of student, which means the person who believes means believer or the follower. Types of students you see in every classroom. There are many types of students we can see or experience in the classroom. First type is teacher's pet. You can typically spot a teacher's pet in the front seats of the class. They want to be in the center of attention of educators and tend to make themselves known. They tend to do so by laughing loudly at the teacher's jokes or by asking a lot of questions. To move forward in a classroom with a teacher's pet, avoid overacting and constantly calling on them. Instead, it could be worth having a private chat with the student to recognize their achievements and ask if they need support with anything. It is essential to know these types of students better to learn from them. They tend to be ahead in their homework and are academically industrious. Second type of students to whom we are going to talk about here. Before this, you can see the portrait of a teacher's pet. Second type of students to whom we are going to talk about is the overactive types. Similar to a teacher's pet, you may come into contact with an overactive student. Overactive students are overachievers and commonly have type A personalities. The type A personality refers to a pattern of behavior that is generally associated with people who are high achievers and competitive. Characteristics that fall in line with this personality type include having self-control, high motivation levels, and the ability to multitask. They may join many social clubs and take part in multiple extracurricular activities. For an overactive student, it is good to understand what really brings them joy to direct them to focus on a few things rather than trying to become a master of none. Here I have presented the portrait of the overactive type of student. Now we are going to talk about the third category of student. The student athletes type of students fall in the third category of the students. On a college campus, you may be in a classroom with the school's local celebrity. The star athletes tend to focus on their sport, so it is important to draw their attention to the importance of learning. Within the classroom, athletes may have peers who love them or hate them, so it is important to balance the emotional outcome of their case. Here I am going to represent the picture of the athletes type of students. In every schools you can get such kind of students. Four category of student is the go-getter kind of student. In this category, you can see some students who scored grades easily. For others, it takes a lot of effort. You can notice a hard worker by how much time, effort, and care they put into their work. They may take extra time outside of lectures to consult with instructors for additional help. If they get a less than optimal grade after trying hard, it could result in less motivation. Teachers often have to keep an eye out for hard workers and acknowledge their hard work to help keep them engaged. As a fellow student, you must think of ways to put these go getters at ease. Now I am going to introduce the category of students, the prized intellectuals here, who are the first portrait you can see, portrait of go-getter kind, now the prized intellectuals now. Before starting, I am going to show you the picture of the portrait of the prized intellectuals. Here, some students don't fit the common mold and may find themselves feeling alienated. This is often the case when a student is an intellectual outsider, meaning that they are above average in intellect, but as a result may stay isolated. Educators could take time to talk to intellectual outsiders and motivate them to become involved in group activities with peers who share similar intellectual interests. This way, these students can become insiders based on a shared understanding or passion for a topic. Now I am going to put the another category of student, and that is our favorite class clown. Chances are you have encountered a class clown before their goal is to entertain. They will call out jokes or make light of any type of situation. It is actually been found that the class clown tends to be very intellectual and perhaps even the smartest in the room. When you think about it, this makes sense given that there is a link between humor and intelligence. When it comes to understanding the class clown, They could be drawing attention to themselves to make light of a situation as they face adversity, communicate with peers, or are natural born leaders looking to influence and connect with those around them. Here I am going to put the picture of our favorite class clowns. You can see in the picture all are engaged in themselves, and now you can see one is here which is just like the clown. It means they are not interested. Some students are not interested in the class activities. They are representing himself or herself in his or her way. Now, the seventh category of students is carefree, clueless fox. A clueless student will feel lost in any educational situation. Educators and others peer may have trouble connecting to a clueless student because they are struggling to keep up and be present. It is possible to spot a clueless student when they ask a question that has just been answered. Perhaps this type of student is lost in their own thoughts or dealing with something outside of the classroom. Consider taking a moment after class to chat with this type of student to see if you can be of aid. Now I am going to show you the student who is carefree, clueless fox. And after showing this, I am going to talk about the eighth category of students, pretenders, the latecomer students. You will find the straggler coming late to class consistently. The latecomer may be any other type of student too, but they aren't great with time management. Help latecomer peers or students if you are an instructor to better manage their time with these time management skills. Now I am going to show you the picture of the student who are always the latecomers and they are always creating problems for the teachers in the classroom. And now the ninth category of student is the slackers. Slackers don't put in the effort they are capable of and often drag on the coattails of their peers. In group projects, they tend to be uninvolved but still will reap the benefits of their peers' hard work. Slackers often need to be motivated with rewards. Just calling them out when they aren't doing their part is usually not enough to get them to work. Now I am going to show the pictures. Here you can see students are slacker students, portrait of the slacker students. Now, the 10th category of the student is the astray students. Artist students tend to exist in a world filled with creative expression, whether they express themselves through words in the form of poetry or prose, photography, paintings, sculpture, graphic design, or any other avenue. They will flourish when given creative tasks to do for school. Now I am going to show you the portrait of the astray type of student, the astray people. Now the qualities of a good student. There may be various qualities a student may have. When in school, everyone receives education, but all the students cannot be attributed as a good students. The students are seen by the teachers as well as other staff members on the basis of different aspects. In general, a good student is someone who respects everyone, follows the rules, and is eager to learn. In order to succeed in life, an individual must be a good student. A good student may not be a topper with high IQ level. On the contrary, a good student is the one who is endowed with abundant positive personality traits and essential skills. Now, the self-discipline student. Discipline is a must in a student's life. This quality helps them in handling their work, maintaining regularity in work, and in managing their time well. Here, I'm going to talk about the second part. It means qualities of a good student. He or she must be diligent. A student should be determined toward studies or any work allotted to him. He should be ready to work hard in order to achieve his laid objects. Tips. This is one quality that keeps the student consistent and eliminates procrastination. Now I am going to talk about the third qualities of a good student, that is the punctuality. Time is money, so every student must value time. It is not an easy job to become punctual, but those who get hold of this trait are successful in their lives. Being in the class on time and doing homework and other activities on time helps the students to save their time and invest in it into something productive. Now I am going to talk about the another quality of a good student, that is he or she must be courteous. Showing respect to teachers, school staffs, seniors, and fellow students is a sign of a good student. In fact, such students turn out as humble and courteous individuals. They are respected and loved by all. Now, the another quality of a good student is team player. A good student is the one who can work in a group, motivate others, and yield productive output. Being positive, helpful, cooperative, and friendly are all the traits of a good student. Such students become great team players and leaders when they grown up. Now, the another quality a student must have is confident. This quality is something that portrays that a student is capable of doing things and that he believes in his abilities. Having a distinct voice among the crowd without being hesitant is a sign of a good student and a future leaders. The another quality a good student must have is responsible. A student always should be responsible. Being responsible is the key quality that a good student must possess. This shows that the student can be bestowed upon with any work and he will do it without any failure. Now, reasons why qualities of a good student are important in life. A good education is the key to success in life. A good student can succeed in life. They can get a good education and find a good job. A student with qualities of a good student is always looking for ways to improve their skills and knowledge. राम्रो शिक्षा जीवनमा सफलताको साँचो हो। राम्रो विद्यार्थी जीवनमा सफल हुन सक्छ तिनीहरूले राम्रो शिक्षा प्राप्त गर्न र राम्रो काम पाउन सक्छन्। राम्रो विद्यार्थीको गुण भएको विद्यार्थीले सधैँ आफ्नो सिप र ज्ञानलाई सुधार्ने तरिकाहरू खोजिरहेको हुन्छ। Education is key to success. Through the picture, all the it means students, scholars can understand. Education is the key of success. Now, good students make good citizens. A good student can be a good citizen They can obey the law and respect the rights of others. These qualities of a good student contribute to the development of a nation because every citizen contributes toward the development of a country. असल विद्यार्थीले असल नागरिक बनाउँछन्। असल विद्यार्थी नै असल नागरिक बन्न सक्छ। उनीहरूले कानुनको पालना गर्न सक्छन् र अरूको अधिकारको सम्मान गर्न सक्छन्। एक असल विद्यार्थीका यी गुणहरूले राम्रो विकासमा राष्ट्रको विकासमा योगदान पुर्याउँछ किनभने प्रत्येक नागरिकले देशको विकासमा योगदान पुर्याउनु पर्छ र पुर्याउँदछ पनि। यहाँ हामी देख्न सक्छौं केही विद्यार्थीहरूले we can see some students are playing the role in the it means plantation. Third qualities. Good students are an asset to the society. A good student can be an asset to society. They can contribute their skills and knowledge to the betterment of society. Additionally, good students are an asset to society because they can contribute their skills and expertise to make things easy and better for others. Overall, these qualities of a good student help make the world a better place. असल विद्यार्थीहरू समाजको सम्पत्ति हुन्। असल विद्यार्थी समाजको सम्पत्ति हुन सक्छ। तिनीहरूले आफ्नो सिप र ज्ञान समाजको सुधारमा योगदान गर्न सक्छन्। थप रूपमा असल विद्यार्थीहरू समाजको लागि सम्पत्ति हुन् किनभने उनीहरूले अरूको लागि चीजहरू सजिलो र राम्रो बनाउन आफ्नो सिप र विशेषज्ञता योगदान गर्न सक्छन्। समग्रमा असल विद्यार्थीका यी गुणहरूले संसारलाई राम्रो ठाउँ बनाउन मद्दत गर्न सक्छ, राष्ट्र निर्माणमा योगदान पुर्याउन सक्छ। Student versus society. We can see in the picture how are integrated for vice growth. Now, good students have bright future ahead of them. Good students can have a bright future ahead of them. They can use their skills and knowledge to succeed in their chosen field. When a student develops these qualities of a good student from a very young age, it helps them to be successful in their future. असल विद्यार्थीहरूको अगाडि उज्जवल भविष्य छ। असल विद्यार्थीहरूको अगाडि उज्जवल भविष्य हुन सक्छ। तिनीहरूले आफ्नो सिप र ज्ञान प्रयोग गरेर आफ्नो छनौट क्षेत्रमा सफल हुन सक्छन्। जब विद्यार्थीले सानै उमेरदेखि असल विद्यार्थीका यी गुणहरू विकास गर्छ, यसले उनीहरूलाई भविष्यमा सफल हुन मद्दत गर्छ। यहाँ हामी केही तस्बिर देख्न सक्छौं जहाँ विद्यार्थीहरू सफल भएर आफ्नो क्षेत्रमा लागि परेका छन्। दे have been it means devoted. Now we can see the fifth qualities. Good students make a difference in the world. A good student has the ability to make a difference in the world. They can use their skills and knowledges to help others. The qualities of a good student make the changes in the world more effective by raising the quality of life for everyone. Good students make a difference in the world because they care about making it a better place. असल विद्यार्थीहरूले संसारमा फरक पार्छन्। राम्रो विद्यार्थीसँग संसारमा फरक पार्ने क्षमता हुन्छ। तिनीहरूले आफ्नो सिप र ज्ञान अरूलाई मद्दत गर्न प्रयोग गर्न सक्छन्। राम्रो विद्यार्थीका गुणहरूले संसारमा यी परिवर्तनहरूलाई सबैको जीवनको गुणस्तर बढाएर अझ प्रभावकारी बनाउँछन्। असल विद्यार्थीहरूले संसारमा फरक पार्छन् किनभने उनीहरूले यसलाई राम्रो ठाउँ बनाउने कुरामा ख्याल राख्छन्। मेक द डिफरेन्स। हामीले आफ्नो जीवन बाँच्ने होइन। We cannot only live our life, we must have to make the difference in the world. Now the sixth quality is good students are always learning. A good student has the ability always to keep on learning. They can use their skills and knowledge to learn new things. असल विद्यार्थीहरू सधैँ सिकिरहेका हुन्छन्। एक असल विद्यार्थीमा सधैँ सिक्ने क्षमता हुन्छ। तिनीहरूले नयाँ कुराहरू सिक्न आफ्नो सिप र ज्ञानको प्रयोग गर्न सक्छन् र गरिरहेका हुन्छन्। यहाँ हेर्न सक्छौँ, we can see in the picture some students are playing with the laptop and some are drawing pictures. It means they are engaged in the creative work. Another qualities, good students are open minded. Good students can be open minded. They can see both sides of every issue and are willing to listen to others. Being open minded and having the ability to look at things from different perspectives is one of the best qualities of a good student. राम्रा विद्यार्थीहरू खुला दिमागका हुन्छन्। एक राम्रो विद्यार्थी खुला दिमाग हुन सक्छ। तिनीहरू हरेक मुद्दाको दुवै पक्ष देख्न सक्छन् र अरूको कुरा सुन्न इच्छुक हुन्छन्। खुला दिमाग हुनु र विभिन्न आफ्ना वरिपरिका कुराहरूलाई विभिन्न दृष्टिकोणबाट हेर्ने क्षमता हुनु वा राख्नु राम्रो विद्यार्थीको उत्कृष्ट गुणहरू मध्ये एक हो। Here we can see the picture. All the students are talking. They are, it means, discussing on the certain issues or matters. Good students have the ability to think critically. A good student can think critically. They can analyze information and make decisions. राम्रो विद्यार्थीहरूसँग आलोचनात्मक सोच्ने क्षमता हुन्छ। राम्रो विद्यार्थीले आलोचनात्मक रूपमा सोच्न सक्छन्। तिनीहरूले जानकारी विश्लेषण र निर्णय गर्न सक्छन्। Here we can see the picture, how they are creative, how they are, it means, using their, it means, valuable time in the creative jobs. Exam preparation, 10 study tips. Give yourself enough time to study. आफूलाई अध्ययन गर्न पर्याप्त समय दिनुहोस्। Your valuable time, it means, may lead you to a destination. If you are going to value your time, the time will value you and you will be able to get your destination. Organize your study space. आफ्नो अध्ययन ठाउँ व्यवस्थित गर्नुहोस्। If your study place is not like the zigzag, like the, it means, not well managed, you cannot concentrate your mind. So your study place must be organized. Another is use flow charts and diagrams. प्रवाह चार्ट र रेखाचित्रहरू प्रयोग गर्नुहोस् so that you can keep your memory for the long time. Practice and old exams. पुरानो परीक्षाहरूमा अभ्यास गर्नु. It means the old questions must be practiced. Before the exams, we must have to see the previous questions because previous questions helps to learn about the structure of the questions and some questions may be repeated. Explain your answer to others. अरूलाई आफ्नो जवाब व्याख्या गर्नुहोस्. There is saying, when you are going to share your wealth, your balance will be decreased. But when you are going to share your knowledge, it will always increase. Now, organize study groups with friends. साथीहरूसँग अध्ययन समूहहरू व्यवस्थित गर्नुहोस्. Same minded, it means creative students must gather in the same place, in the library, in the room, and they can discuss about the important issues so that it will enhance their creative powers and to make their confusion clear. Take regular breaks. Take regular breaks. नियमित ब्रेक लिनुहोस्. If we are going to discuss or read on the same matter, read same books for longer time, our mind will be, it means, tired. So we must have to take break so that we can get refreshed and restart our study. Snack on brain food. मस्तिष्कलाई हेल्प गर्ने खाना र नास्ता लिनुहोस्. Brain food. In the picture, there is list of brain foods. We must take such kind of food so that we can, it means, make our brain healthy. Plan your exam day. आफ्नो परीक्षा दिनको बारेमा योजना बनाउनुहोस्. If you are not going to plan for your exam day, you may, it means, do many kinds of mistakes. So before going to take part in the exam, we must have to plan earlier. Drink plenty of water. प्रशस्त पानी पिउनुहोस्. When we are preparing for the exam, when we are in the serious study, we must have to drink water. Now, some SLC or SEE toppers of Nepal. First woman SLC board topper of Nepal, Luna Bhatta, in 2039 BSSLC. Now says Dr. Luna Bhatta, SLC board topper 2039, highest score difference in SLC history 27, cardiologist and assistant professor of medicine at Upstate Medical University in New York in USA. Now you can see SLC topper of 2069 Asim Gimire was the topper of 2069 scoring 93.87% out of 100%. Now SLC topper 2071 Nidhi Singh was the SLC topper of 2071 scoring 93.125% out of 100%. Another is SC topper of Nepal 2075. Nikita Kanal topped the SC examination in 2075, acquiring 4 GPA, 4 out of 4 GPA. Thank you for watching my video and listening me. Have a nice day. May God bless you. Thank you very much.